Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? Today is July 11th, 2024. Now, I made my first YouTube video, my first real YouTube video in January 19th, 2011. So if you have even a passing familiarity with arithmetic, you already know this video is not about that. It's not about the length of the time that this channel's been around. So I made videos from 2011, January 2011, to about, I think it's sometime in June, I could probably give you the exact date, of 2012. And then I vanished and didn't appear back on YouTube until sometime, I want to say in the springtime or the middle of 2015, when people were surprised to see me back. So what happened? Where'd I go? Why'd I come back? The truth is, for a long time, I don't want to say struggled, but I had a substance abuse problem. What substance? Really, or substances, it really doesn't matter. But I had not gotten any help for it, and nor had I thought, I wasn't even sure if I really wanted help for it. But things got to the point, for whatever reason, that I decided to find help and to take the guidance and direction of other people. Because I'd gotten to that point where, just things were very, very bleak. And so July 11th, 2012 was the first day that I woke up and did not use any kind of substance. And today marks 12 years of continuous abstinence and involvement in a program of recovery. Which program of recovery, which fellowship, that's not relevant either. But what is relevant is I found out that, even as an atheist, despite my misgivings, I was able to apply the principles of recovery to realize that they had a much broader scope than I thought, and was able to use them to manage and navigate life, not only without substances, but just manage and navigate life at all, because I was essentially, in a lot of ways, clueless how to manage life and my emotions. And so the purpose of this video is not looking for accolades or attaboys or congratulations. That's not the point. And I'm certainly not the face of recovery. If I were to relapse today or tomorrow or whatever day, it's not because the principles of recovery don't work. It's because on that day I made a conscious decision not to apply them and to go get loaded instead. So, there's no plans for that. But I'm not the face of recovery, nor is anybody else the face of recovery. The real purpose of the video, I guess, is just to, as a demonstration, or as, if you are in the same kind of position, you're not stuck there. It only seems that way. And believe me, it seemed that way to me for a very long time. And, if I look back now, it's hard to believe that I was in the mental state or the person that I was then. And if the person that I am now, or was then, were to look back, to now, I don't think they would believe my perspective or where I am in life and all that kind of stuff. And things are not all rainbows and unicorns. Life goes on. It's just that I'm able to manage and navigate life and be okay. Life is very good, but I have experienced my share of problems. And, including the death of a partner in 2020. But not only was I able to handle things like that and not go get loaded, which would have been my default reaction to anything, like waking up on the planet Earth. But, I've been able to watch other people experience various parts of life, whatever they may be. And also, people like me, and been able to manage that without getting loaded either, without turning to something self-destructive, at least for us. So, I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of this video is, except to say it. But also, if you're in that same kind of position, you're not stuck there. It seems that way. Is it easy? No. I'm never going to tell you it's easy. Am I 100% mentally stable all the time? No. I have more tools when I get off kilter. But it is worth it. And, I couldn't imagine an hour or two. It seemed like the worst punishment in the world to not have access to the things I used. And I couldn't imagine navigating life that way, nor could I imagine getting off the merry-go-round that I felt like I was on. I felt as if I had changed something, and I was looking through this, impenetrable barrier, looking at other people going about their lives and managing their lives without doing what I was doing, and believing wholeheartedly that I was broken. There was no way that I could ever get back there. And that wasn't the case. So if you're in that same position, it's not the case for you either. The end.